Thank you so much for coming out today to kick it with me on the TazManiaShow.
Thank you.
How you doing today?
Challenge.
You're great.
You already?
Cool. So Flippa, I heard that name came from flipping samples. Is that true? Is that how you got your name?
Not exactly.
How'd it happen then?
My past life as a youngin, like I used to like sell drugs and white teas and oils and all that shit. And got named Flip from somebody out there, just from flipping oils like that. And then I started making beats. That's when flipping samples like I was like, I'm not gonna incorporate that still in that world. And
Right.
just kept the name.
Cool. So
But not selling hard drugs like that. Just little buttons like here and there. Nothing hard. Nothing like
what about the hash and the oil?
money making mitch.
Flipping that today?
The hash oil and that's one thing.
Well, now what inspired you to start producing now?
Really just growing up around like churches, all the music around, and then Dilla, definitely. When I first heard Dilla beats, like common albums like that, it was like, who's doing this? So just looked it up, like, oh, it's Dilla, like, featured something, then I just got into that world. Like, I want to start doing that. I want to be the man. I want to be Dilla. And that's what inspired me.
I heard you guys started with Dark Child. How did that relationship manifest?
Well, actually, I never did.
Okay.
And they're cool. My dad's cool with them. I grew up in the church with Frederick. He's cool people. And Rodney Jerkins, big name from Jersey. But I'm one of the ones who did it without Dark Child.
Okay.
That's what makes my story more epic, I think.
Okay.
Still humble though.
Yeah.
And I definitely appreciate Rodney Jerkins because he's the man and he did so much for like Jersey as a whole. But I just took the other route. And so Dark Child's cool.
Yeah.
But they're not my way.
Okay, so who are you? Who have you worked with in the industry?
For producers
Yeah,
or artists? Rock Wild is definitely, like that's my OG for real. And Pop Marcel is my brother, my OG also. Oak also. And that's how and Bink also. Bink, Eric Sermon. Everybody's younger back then. I was like the prodigy. Like, brought me around Busta Rhymes and they just took me in. I just soaked in all of that stuff from everybody. And that just made me me. So.
Out of all the people that you've worked with so far, like what's the best piece of advice from who? About producing?
Oh, Jimmy Jam, Terry Lewis. But it was Terry Lewis that was talking about. It's crazy. Like, I can't even say what he was saying. He was saying some other shit. Like, if you ever talk to him ever in life, he'll say some shit like, life is like a fork. And you'll be like, what? And he'll say, you just gotta dig in. Somebody be like, oh my gosh, you said some shit.
I thought you was gonna say like, go this way, like a fork in the road, but to dig in.
That's how we do it. But
yeah,
I know. Like, maybe that's why I'm not Terry Lewis.
Right.
Yeah, but he said some shit. Some other thing, you can't do the shit without IT. But some shit like that. He said some ups before, and it just, that day, Pop was there also. We sat there and just listened to this nigga, and it was like, wow, like, Terry Lewis is the man. Like, so much knowledge. But yeah, everything he said to me.
And the first major artist that you worked with, who was that? Like your first big placement, and what beat was it?
Well, I would say it's not my first one, but known-wise, I would say one. And Eminem,
Yeah.
So it was on the Unapologetic album.
Yeah.
And
I love her.
that was probably the one. Yeah, she's bad shit.
Mm-hmm.
I met her too, but not at the time. But I did it in London, and it was like my first time out there. It was mad crazy. It was mad saucy out there. Blasted every day. Like I didn't know I was gonna get that out of the trip. That's why I'm such a blessing. But I met her after that, and she's bad shit. So
You got the energy?
real good energy, super positive, and just you can tell she probably sparks up.
Yeah.
So it's like it's good to know that.
So explain to me, I want to know about the producer versus the beat battle. People say that there's beat makers and producers. Could you break it down so I can understand the difference between the two?
Well, beat makers, and I was always a beat maker because I was the one of the kid that was just like making mad beats. I didn't understand the whole producer thing, like rock and pop. I know everybody taught me that, but beat makers is the ones that's knocking out the beats and sequences, whatever. And then that's just the foundation of it. The producer comes in and just makes everything right. Like take that out, take that in, put this here, sequence it this way. This person should be here. They control the room. They don't have to press a button. They can just say nah or yeah, and that's producing. Like it's so much with producing. It's not vocal production. Like everything is all in one. Like when you're making beats, when you're a beat maker, you're just doing that. You're not really in the session, controlling it. You're not like vocal producing it. You're really just putting in the work of the music, not really the production of it all. So I didn't understand that. Like, and I was a beat maker for a long time. And I didn't know. I was like, I'm a producer, but they're like, yo, you're the baddest beat maker. I'm saying that baddest because Rock always said that. Like, just like, I didn't understand that. I was like, well, I'm a producer. Like, no, you have to control the room. Like, I can be in a room and not press a button and change the whole atmosphere and then take that one little sound out and then add that ad right there, and that makes the whole record at a whole nother level. Or something like, it can be the slightest thing, but that's the producer. But that's the difference basically. Like, producer controls the room, the whole beat maker just put in the beat work. I don't knock the beat maker though, because that's where I come from. But my transition to producer now is it's a fun process. It's like, you gotta get in the fire and just see what you can do. You gotta be able to just freestyle and know how to control the room and know how to pick a person out of the studio and not worry about them saying shit. So, you know, you gotta just be a man. That's the producer. You gotta be the one. You know. So yeah.
What's the most challenging when you were making that transition from beat maker to producer? What was the most challenging thing you had to overcome to struggle with?
Just the whole mental thing. It's just always being an umbrella of something, of entity, and just like it's a mental thing. You think like you have to go through that. You think like yo, I'm just gonna be working amongst a team. You don't think to branch off and do your own thing. So it's like that transition, like it's weird sometimes because you stuck in that beat making world. You comfortable in that, but if you turn to that producer, it's like what they're waiting for. Your team's waiting for you to turn to producers. Like it opens up so many other doors. So it's like it's a mental thing. Once your mind says, all right, I want to do this. I want to be in the room. I want to be like, no. I want people to be like, Papa don't gotta be in the room. Flip can control the room. Or same thing for Pop. Like he's a great producer. He can go in the room and be like, no, yeah, no, and straight make the whole song turn from this to that. Like no matter that. So being around him, I definitely got to see that. So it's like that helped my transition. So really having an OG helps the transition. That's helping me right now. So right now is the time period where he's put me out there and fire my team, and then I'm just embracing it.
So something just hit my mind. Like you must believe in the law of attraction, energies, right?
Definitely.
So when you're in the studio, you're making a beat and you're vibing and everything. Like, tell me an experience from an energy perspective. Artists you worked with, like what came out of that session when you had like, okay, you said Rihanna for example, she had great energy. What was so great about it, and how did those songs come out of nothing?
Well, that was actually that's what it was. London. It was like a writing camp, Rock Nation does,
right.
And me and Open up there, and Sam Dew ended up writing it.
Okay.
And it was just random because my man DJ, he's supposed to be in the session still with Sam Dew. He came late. Sam Dew was sitting there waiting for beats. So it was like, oh, like this beat. He just wrote numbers like that, and it was like it just happened like that. And then we got I think Omar hit up our peoples or whatever, and he was like, yo, we love the song. And I was like, what? And then we kept it. It was just how crazy how it happened, like getting the Eminem one or everything like that. So Rihanna wasn't in the room.
Okay.
But I would say the most vibe time I would think would be Alicia Keys, our remake. Because that was a time when me, Papo, Gary Clark Jr., Alicia, everybody was in the room and everybody just rocking out. Like, I don't know if it was high, I don't know what it was. It was just a good vibe. And Alicia on the keys, on the mic, Oaks on the keys, me and Pop sitting on the couch just clapping, and Gary Clark Jr. on the guitar, and just like, it just made sense. That was probably the most vibey moment ever. That was energy at its finest, like just embracing everybody's energy and not even forcing it, just rocking out. That whole thing's a natural song. Like it's just niggas clapping, like just feels good. Like so that's a great example of like energy.
Okay, so when you're in the studio, are there any specific things you need for your energy, like food, snacks,
weed? A lot of weed. Definitely a plethora, if that's the right way of saying it.
Plethora.
Y'all went to Howard, so y'all should know. Like, I just chilled, so
yeah. Okay.
Yeah. But like,
I work on that.
Yeah. But yeah, definitely a lot of weed and
women.
Women definitely. That's the key. And really just not even that. I can't even say that. That's distraction a lot of times.
Yeah.
So really just the weed, the women in the lounges, and just dim lights, candles sometimes. And I just work. I don't give a fuck. I just go in. Like I just like the light dims and niggas know. I just go in. That's my vibe.
It's a beautiful picture. I can see it right now. It's so amazing. But you know how in the industry there's a lot of producers that have signature sounds. Like DJ Mustard has a signature sound. Chief, what's the dude that did Chief Keef?
Young Chop, right?
Young Chop, Lex Luger. And what I want to know is, when you're in the beat making stages and everything, when you're trying to establish your sound as a producer so people know that, yo, this is a Flippa beat, you know, how do you like avoid sounding the same on each track with trying to brand your sound?
Well, that's what I pride me and my team on that. Like, there's no placement that sounds like nothing. Like, which I don't knock from us or anything like that. I love it because niggas is aggressive. I love people being on. I love it. Like, and I love the songs anyway. But club joint, I love it. But I never want to follow that trend of doing the same way. But, oh, you love that song, same thing like that, same thing like that. I want to always recreate everything, like reinvent ourselves every time. Right? And it could be a risk because we can lose our money that way. But
how?
Because like when people be like, yo, we want another good kisser, or we want another,
right.
Or I know people asking Pop for another Your Love before, or we want another Numb, we want a Numb, just like that. It was like, damn, nah, I'm gonna do something else, you know, give you my new beat. And then it's like, it's just that whole thing. But I forgot the question now.
Yeah, no, I'm just zoned in. Like,
yeah, I'm sorry.
So deep, like,
That's funny. Yeah, that's
on a serious note.
Funny. Yo. But oh yeah, so the little sound.
Oh,
so
okay,
like,
the sound.
like
Alright.
definitely tags definitely help though. Having tag me beats. That
Who
definitely.
is that?
Actually, that's Pop saying go. That's him saying go with 8 O's and 3 X's.
Any specific for the 8X?
8 siblings. He has like 8 brothers and sisters. It's not 3 X's.
So he said it. That's what he saw.
Yeah, that we always keep that. And we always have the tag. And we go, but really just that is our tag. But other than that, like our sound is really the more musical and the more gritty. Like I like mixing like worlds of like imagine being like New York right now is mad gritty, and then I don't know when you end up in Miami or Fountain on the beach and you're just chilling like, and then you're sparking up though. Nobody passed. Sony show love though, so you probably do that. Shout out to Sony. You gotta look up the tags. You already. But yeah, but I don't know, like that's what I picture beats as. It's like a movie, like I just like you just go, like, you just like that's how you decide for yourself and everybody else. People go and they just want to do what's going on right now. You can't do that. You gotta go and be like, you know what? I'm creating this movie right now. Every sound I add is a piece of the movie. It's like a new scene. It's like everything matters. Like and sequence matters so heavy. Like having too many sequences could throw people off. Not having enough could throw people off, or not incorporating the hook as much because they don't understand because they don't hear hi-hats in the hook. Like it's so much to go with it. So it's like I just don't think I just go in and I just like try to be different than everybody else, basically. So to establish your own way is just to do that, like just to establish your sound. It's hard because there's so much going on. It's hard to be the new thing. You have to incorporate listening like indie ass shit or other type of things, and then try to like change and like try to make it urban but make it crossover still. So that's like the fight with everybody. Like it's like you might go too urban, you might go too pop. So it's like you just go too high, like me right now. You just smoke and you just talk, you know?
Right.
I love talking.
I do too. I like a man too. Do you do the work?
Oh yeah.
Talk about that. Mary J. Blige?
Yeah.
Okay.
2 joints from there. Kiss and Makeup. And, wonderful. Still in the neighborhood almost. And yeah. And what else? Oh, Poison. There's a scene in the movie also. Like they're doing Poison and the like performing. We did that also. It's like
wait, they were stripping.
They stripping that?
Remember what's his name? Terrence.
Well, I know they was gambling at the time though. Terrence or other. Yeah, no, it wasn't that part though. It was the part when they just in the club and they just turned to a music video and they start singing Poison, start performing Poison. I don't know. It's like it's a scene, like a random scene in the movie. And
oh, the girls.
Yeah, the girls. Yeah.
Oh,
the girls.
And then the guys came in.
Yeah.
Oh. Yeah,
so we did that part. We did that like little part of the movie too. But yeah, and the last movie too, that man won. We did Man too. Yeah, I fuck with that like a man. Thinking about it, like.
They don't like another one. They didn't put that like a lady. They didn't do that.
Yo, tell Steve Harvey.
As far as movies, scoring films, is that something? How did you get into that? And did you know when you produced the track that it was gonna be for the movie?
No, actually, it was funny because my first time getting into that world was Sparkle. Me, Papa Noak, and Jamil, our team, and we did a few songs for that movie and the movie though. As far as and that was my first look of it, like doing the actual music for it. We had to read the first thing feels like this compositions, like and go in and try to make it that, but still incorporate our way to it. So it's like, I don't know, it's like, it's a whole other world with that, like, and then transition that to things like Eminem was like, rash, a little bit more rash with that, like, as opposed to the Sparkle. But like, I don't know, I got into it through just Pops being like, yo, let's get into this, bro, like, let's get into this movie shit, like, and then it's connects and everybody, we just, I keep it real, I've noticed that, like, I'm gonna tell you the real shit.
Yeah.
When they got the connects and we be good, like, we just.
Are you working on any other films?
Yeah, right now, Fast and Furious. I know it's like,
That's that Michael Paul Walker, yo, that's the stuff. Like I love Fast and Furious.
Fast and Furious is the way. Definitely rest in peace, Paul. Like, I went to like a certain like, I don't know. Now if I can't even speak now, let's thought about it. Like,
Oh, no.
I'm trying to think of something.
So,
I
you
can
cut that?
No, I'm not
Oh,
that.
okay,
But you could if you want though. But I don't give a fuck. No, I don't got it. But the Fast and Furious thing though, like I just been working on that with the team and for the soundtrack and for the music, like in the movie, and I don't know, we just been rocking out like with different writers like Priscilla Renee and Seven and El Varner. I did a drink with El Varner and Juicy J, and I heard it's like a front runner for that scene of when Paul Walker was done with him. But I don't know, like I don't remember that too, but fuck it. But you can keep the El Varner part. But
Okay.
definitely El Varner and Juicy J, we did a drink together for the movie, and hopefully they keep it. If not, it's a great song anyway. But yeah, like.
You know,
Working on that.
I have a strong appreciation for the music composers for films because people tend to overlook it. Like if you watch the movie and you took the whole sound out,
It would be like super there.
it invokes the emotion that comes
Yeah,
from it. You know, it's
yeah.
like if it's a sad part of the movie, it's gonna be a more somber sound.
Mhm.
And I'm like, one of my big homies, Amir Wyndham, he actually did the scoring for the Despicable Me.
Oh, that's it.
Yeah, with Happy and Pharrell and
Yeah,
everything. So
that's
I'm just like thinking about when you think about music and how it relates to
So
film.
important.
Music goes with everything.
Like Spike Lee movies, like
Yeah.
Terrence Blanchard, you know, the instrumentation with the horns, and like that, the strings, whatever. Like it just, you know, a Spike Lee movie from the music. Like you know the strings, you just know the horns, you know like the sound, you know, like it's just music's important in movies. Like the
Yeah.
placement of it is so important. You start seeing songs and seeing scenes in movies that you heard that song, like that's how.
Yo, okay, I'll play a game right quick. So,
Mhm.
I know this is an old movie, a terrible movie. Well, I don't want to say it's terrible, but it is. Remember You Got Served?
Yeah.
Okay, do you remember any, just offering of any song from that movie? There's one that sticks out to me. The part when Marcus Houston was getting beat up in the hallway.
Damn.
He was fake drug. He came in with the drugs and they just like knocked him
Yeah,
out.
but that
Stuff.
scene was so like
You remember-
cheesy though.
Yeah, I know,
I'm
but
trying to think of the song.
it was a dramatic song, but it was so appropriate. Even though it was a bad movie. You remember? Remember it was like, heaven was on my other way.
That's funny.
I don't know why I remember that, but just randomly, like I remember that was the part, but it's like he was getting beat up, but it was like so that music. was
Yeah,
appropriate.
that's funny.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
What's one of your favorite soundtracks to a film?
Set It Off.
Oh my god,
Set It Off.
that's my movie. I ain't seen that in a minute.
Yeah, that's one of my favorite movies. Like, nigga tell you like watching shit all the time. Like, I still get emotional when people die. Like it's just.
She went out like a G though.
Yo, real
Just
shit,
right
yo.
away.
I'm thinking about it right now. I'm like, tear up. Like, that shit crazy. The song placement of that is that. Oh, y'all, yeah, that shit just hits you like that. When that song plays that part. And then, Bone Doesn't Harmony, they got a great song on that track. They got that soundtrack and that whole movie period is amazing. Like, I love it. That's a great example of it.
Yeah,
I think John Singleton printed that one, but I don't know. I don't think wrong with that. Yeah.
that's crazy. So what's some of your other favorite movies?
Friday, Anchorman, definitely.
I did not like Anchorman 2, but I did.
You like it?
I couldn't get
You know what? I can't not like it because I'm such a Will Ferrell fan. I'm just gonna be like, I like it. Even if I didn't, I'm like,
Oh, I won't say I don't like it. The
It's
first
not
one
as
was
good
way.
as the first one.
Yeah, the first one.
The first one, like.
Fast and the Furious just gets better and better.
Yeah, but you know, it's cars. There's so much you do with action. Like this next one is gonna be super action filled. Like it's scenes. Like I saw some of the scenes. Like it's crazy. Like, I seen the scenes with Paul Walker. I seen the scene with his brother and like in replacement. And then the scenes where they're in the car and Vin Diesel's driving, and then they got his foot, and the foot is like turned to a computer foot. Like the editing is still. It's so hilarious. Like so you watch the movie, then his face turned into like a cartoon character. Like it's so weird. Like but that's why I respect that whole movie thing. Like how they turn shit into what we see. Like to see what they start with is crazy. Like the whole process, the whole effects and blowing up shit in the cars. Like this next one's crazy.
So you gotta take us to the premiere? I'm trying.
Yo, I'm definitely gonna see Rocket though.
Yes, let me be in there. We're gonna pull up then though. That's what's gonna matter. That
you
was
know,
something mean, bro.
you can't be Reggie with it. Like,
In your iPod right now, whatever you listen to, who are some of the up and coming artists and producers that you're listening to right now?
I listen to so much random stuff, yo. Like, so much indie stuff. Like, well, not even that. I listen to old school music all day. So it's like, and a lot of Dilla. But a lot of people coming up, I would think, let me see. That dude Vic Vincent's good, right?
Yeah.
He's cool, he's dope. I don't know, I just fuck with Kendrick's so heavy and the Drakes, of course, the J. Cole's and everything. But upcoming wise, Ty Dolla is definitely, that's my man. That's somebody I listen to a lot. And he's upcoming, you say, even though he's popular.
Yeah, I just was at the event he had in, what was it, Williamsburg, Brooklyn, the Fader Ford event he performed. I was out there.
That's dope.
He's got a good head.
Yeah, he's a good dude, yo, real good dude. But he's upcoming artists like this. I don't know, there's so many. Troy Abbott's cool too, right? Bobby Smurda.
Yeah, you not do the dance?
Yeah, but the money dance,
Yeah,
right?
it's
Yeah,
money
money dance.
You know how to do it?
Yeah, I can do that
You gonna
shit.
do it?
I'm gonna do that shit. I need the song though.
Okay, we're gonna have to cue that song. Can we get that song? I wanna see you.
Matter of fact, I don't know how to do it.
Oh, man, you gonna act like you know how to do it. I was going to
Yo.
do it. You know what I'm saying?
I need 2 more L's and I would do that shit for real.
For real?
Like,
Okay.
yeah, it's gotta
I'm
be
gonna hold
swayed,
you to
the whole-
that.
The moment gotta be right. It can't be like, yo, do swing dance. Oh shit. Even though,
What other artists have you wanted to work with that you haven't had a chance to work with in the industry?
it's so, I mean, I love working when people create like just, even, I don't care about the name. It's all about just who's got the good energy, basically. Who's got the wave. I don't care if you're popping, my sound, whatever. It's just it's something that makes sense I'm doing. So I would say Chance the Rapper also, he's cool. Definitely dope.
Yes.
Like, it's a lot of people in the new, like, that I haven't worked with that I would like to work with. The new ones, like, not really more so the legends of it. Like, I'm good on that. I would love to do that shit too, but it's
Yeah.
like, I would love to do something that's breaking now, like, you know.
So what about China DMV when you work with him?
Yo, it's crazy. We did a joint recently.
Oh, see, I knew it.
A couple of joints actually, like Papa No, Papa No has an Aaron Gandhi song coming out and featuring Charles Gambino. It's
Okay.
called Break Your Heart Right Back, epic. And then I did a song with an artist named Candace Springs. She's a new artist on Capitol, super dope, but it's featuring Charles Gambino and it's called Walking Dead. Should be a single too, soon coming out. It's, I think.
Aside from producing, what else are you into? What industry would you like to tap into?
The weed world, definitely the legal weed world.
Penny stocks.
Yeah,
You heard about that?
definitely. I
Sure,
heard
we
it before.
okay.
Yeah.
Trading weed on penny stocks.
Yep. I'm definitely into
That make you be a drug dealer if I traded on the stocks?
Technically, no.
Huh?
No. Fuck it. But that, I guess, yeah, in fashion world,
Okay.
definitely fashion and food, restaurants and everything.
What's other brands you rock?
So random. Of course, I always fuck with BBC and everything like that. All that stuff. And a lot of good stuff.
757.
Yeah, you
I'm
already
saying,
like,
bro,
yeah, it is,
do this.
bro. Something that everybody did, but definitely that a lot of random spots like on Melrose I go to, just like shit that niggas not gonna have. I try to avoid going to the Urban Outfitters and H&M all the time because they got some dope shit, but everybody knows gonna have it.
Yeah.
So it's like Melrose, a lot of spots on Melrose and Cut that got some shit. So I just go to random ass spots and get like a lot of new designers. Like this dude right here is called the Post Game, whatever. I don't know what it is, but they say they're from New York and it's just some dope shit. Like I'm all about just what looks cool. Like everything just, I just go with the vibe. I might wear that dashiki and that hippie
I've been wanting to
headband, and then
go to the park and
it.
just vibe.
It just vibe out. I like it's so much sauce.
It's all about the sauce.
All about the sauce.
So what's the best advice that you can give to somebody that wants to be in your shoes? Just to make threes that you wear.
Yo, you funny.
What's the best advice?
Pray, stay positive all the time, always keep God first, and never accept no, and never like, bitch, always just know how energy works, always know that like, it's gonna work, never give up. If you're gonna do this, you gotta do it, like you can't be like half-ass it. This is what you wanna do, you gotta go in, you gotta sacrifice so much money, weight loss, everything's gonna happen to you. You just gotta just do it, because it's gonna work out. And you can be 50 years old with your first placement. Niggas be crying. I know niggas probably crying with that shit though, but I just picture the old niggas mad happy, like, yeah, nigga, my place. But that's why we do it though, that feeling though, like, yeah, bro, shit. It's like, that's why I appreciate everybody's past. Like people get on like easily or either way, it's always a process. You just gotta stick with that process. So and just stay positive and smoke a lot of weed or whatever your advice is. Hopefully it's not.
What can we expect from you in the future? Where can people check you out?
You can expect me on the radio heavy. Like definitely more singles out. New Usher, even got former Usher, Kendrick Lamar, Miguel, Rihanna, Marsha and Roaches. Linked on this, a lot of stuff coming out now. So you can look out for that on my Instagram or Twitter, Flippa123, FLIPPA123. And that's my Instagram and Twitter. Just follow me and how stoned I be and positive vibes and it's good energy.
I appreciate your time. We gotta get ready for our flight so we can head to Miami and we can go to Fontainebleau. And then we gotta pick our whip so that we can go to LA, get ready for the Fast and Furious premiere, and we gotta go shopping. And then so we gotta go.
Yeah, definitely gotta go.
Alright, man. So look, go ahead, pack your bags. I'm gonna meet you downstairs with you, and then we're gonna head to the Buddy Pass Connect and we'll be out.
We out. Cool. Fuck it.
Cut.
Real dope dealers for real.